Is the Bananas Old Time Phrase Game. And we have special guests here today. It's Josh. What up, Josh? And Skylar. And we have Skylar. Oh, and she's stepping on my cord and pulling my head down.
This is how we always start the show.
Yeah.
See if Skylar can cause a problem.
Knock us off the air. And
We've
Josh
got
is...
Danny over here to the right.
Yeah, Josh is intended. Talking about old time phrases.
I'm not going to be able to read anything if Skylar's going to lay on my
Flop
list.
down in front of us.
Yeah, just really.
This is an interesting start to the day.
Yeah.
The Old Time Phrase Game. They wanted to play so much they came all the way down from the mountain. Yes, Fred, they were high on the mountain.
That was
His favorite line.
But the rules are as always. Why do I sound hot? The rules are as always. You guys call up 760-517-6844. Banana will give you one of her old time phrases. And if you get it right, then you can ask us a question and we must answer anything. Danny, you have to answer any question that they give you.
Any question.
Yes. And if you get it wrong, we're going to move on to the next person until they get it right.
Okay, and so if you haven't seen this show before, let me just state the obvious. Don't Google, because that's lame.
Yeah.
Let's just make it fun by actually guessing.
Yes. I'm not entirely sure. Are we live on all platforms at the moment?
We are live on YouTube. I'm sending the link to my buddy.
Okay. And for some reason, I'm not hearing any. Are we like just extraordinarily unpopular at the moment? Because there's no calls coming in right now.
And normally it's off the hook. It's also December 26th. So.
It is.
We got a call.
Yeah, we got our first call on the Old Time Phrase Game. I was kind of curious. Is everybody sitting around at December 26th waiting to play?
Oh, I was gonna say, does
all
Maggie
doing
just
other
have it
things?
lined up, or?
No, we got the
I
first
just
caller.
pick and choose based on the person's voice. I'm like, like, would they never get this?
So you
Because
cross out the ones you've already done.
Yeah.
All right, first caller. You're here. Who's this?
Hey, this is David from Oshkosh, Wisconsin again. How you doing, man?
David, good to speak to you again.
like Oshkosh.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah, just like that. Now, I remember your voice, but I don't remember if you were a winner or a loser last time we played. Do you recall?
Oh, I didn't play yet. We talked on one of the earlier live streams.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, now we've got a whole set of different rules coming at you. So Banana's going to give you an old-time phrase. You ready? You ready to play the game?
Sure, I'm 40. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what does the phrase to hold a candle to something mean? Could also
Hold
say
a candle to something.
a lot of people say
Oh.
they can't hold a candle to.
I was going to say it's usually a negative thing.
Yeah.
That one I don't know.
Wow.
Oh man,
Hold on, I got a button here. There we go. I'm still
never
getting
heard
settled.
that one.
That one, is it old timey? I mean, I've heard it. I've
It's
definitely
totally
heard it.
old timey.
Yeah. Josh or Danny, you guys want to give a guess on that one? Bail out.
I didn't know, but I'll give a guess.
Well, the answers aren't on here.
Well, I know. I was just reminding myself of the phrase.
So I said
Hold
they
a
can't
candle
hold a
to
candle to.
Oops, I gave you.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think it was? I think I might have a guess.
Shine light on?
No.
No.
Darn.
Like hold a candle to like
Why is Danny's microphone not working?
because it's really far away.
Because it's nowhere near my mouth.
You should grab it and bring it over to you.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we
that's
can hear
Very
it.
loud.
Okay.
Hold a candle to, so like you can't live up to them or their status.
Ding 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 ding.
There you go.
Yeah,
Very
You
good.
both got it right.
All right, you got
According to the bell.
bailed out on the victory, David. So technically you got the win by proxy of Danny.
Yeah, so like,
You're welcome.
yeah, like
Oh, I win even though I lose.
Yeah. It's like
You're always a winner.
We win together.
yeah. It's like the what's that old the Regis Philbin thing? You used a lifeline.
Who
who wants to be a millionaire? Yeah,
who
we
wants
got that
to
one.
be a millionaire? Yeah. Did you have a question or something you want to talk about today, David?
No, not really. I mean, nothing really kid appropriate.
We're not kids.
Just call to play the game then.
Yeah, I mean, I was curious. Since you're out in California, do you partake in medical?
I do not. I'm in rare company on the couch here, but I do not.
That's a good way to phrase it. Yeah, he's alone on that one.
I enjoy a Coors Banquet and a White Russian from time to time, but that's the extent of my recreational activities.
And think about it.
Oh,
If you
okay,
couldn't
cool.
see-
I like White
you were just
Russians
on-
are delicious,
They are. Me, you, and the
especially
dude.
when
We
they're
like
made
them.
with half and half.
Oh yeah. Well, we found out on the Christmas Eve that our half and half had expired banana.
I know I offered to make him a White Russian. I went downstairs and I was like, bad news. It's spoiled.
It's spoiled. All right. I can't tell if is your microphone near your face when you're talking, banana.
It's actually
It's pretty good distance. Yours is really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
but
microphone's
I'm really loud.
Well, no, I'll handle loud. You just got to get it closer to your face.
Oh, I thought I was
Were
being
you-
too
There
loud.
you go. Now I can hear you. Danny, same thing. I want your mic like 5 inches away from your face.
Mm.
And Josh, your microphone actually ran out of microphones today, so your microphone is actually meant for drums. So when you're talking, make sure to go like. Oomph, oomph.
Okay, is this good?
Yeah, you sound great now.
Okay.
It's the Old Tymey Phrase Game. We've got a new caller up there. Who's this?
Tyler.
Kyler or Tyler?
Tyler.
Tyler. All right, what's going on? You want to get an old timey phrase from Banana?
I guess so.
All right, where are you calling from, by the way?
Texas.
Texas. All right, give him a
How's life?
Texas appropriate old timey phrase.
Okay, what does the phrase "tied me over" mean?
Can you repeat that?
The phrase "tied me over." Like I'll do this to tide me over.
Thinking music's appropriate here.
It is.
Yeah.
It's got me thinking.
Like giving something to someone for like a little amount of time or something.
No, and I'm just like shocked when people don't know these
Yeah,
things.
I when she gives me the list,
I
she
don't
like
know.
runs them by me. I'm like, you don't know. Well, the funny thing is,
Where are all getting these from? Like,
if you go online, it'll show up two different ways. They'll say "tie me over" or "tide me over."
Okay, wait. I have a guess for it though.
Okay,
Okay.
go
What
ahead.
else does Josh?
Hold me over.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Like this
Yeah.
Yes.
tall
Yeah.
can will-
Yeah.
Yeah.
will
Well,
tide
so if
me
you didn't
over.
know it, how do you know it? You did know it.
But I wasn't confident. I know what your top
Yeah.
one is right here.
Josh, you can't look.
You
at
want
the
it closer?
piece of paper.
Yes, I want your
Okay.
microphone closer.
I didn't know if I was playing drums if it was supposed to be
No,
different.
all the microphones should be just a few inches away from your face.
Okay, for the record,
not gonna do
I know all of these old time phrases. Hence why it's
You
kind
didn't
of
have to
like-
look. All right, so that was another win by proxy,
Oh,
basically.
I was talking.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
But I used to always say "tie me over," but apparently it's "tied," like
Oh.
TIDE, me over. But I also used to think "nip it in the bud" was "nip it in the butt."
See, if you said tie me over
Then are you,
on the sheet, I feel like I would have been like, is that a phrase or like a sentence?
yeah, it just means like so. Like if you're hungry, like Josh said, if you're gonna have like a snack bar to tide you over, it's so that you're not hangry at the restaurant.
What I said was a tall can.
Okay.
AKA poor boys.
All right, so we have gotten to the end of tie me over / tide me over. There you go. Way to go. Good job. Another win by proxy. Did you have a question, or were you just calling to play the game?
I'm just calling.
All right. Well, thank you for the call. We are. It's a little more hectic and haphazard than usual, but kind of fun and exciting. You have enough old timey phrases for us to get through a bunch of them, Banana?
I do.
All right. Is the screen white at the moment?
It is.
It is.
Okay, so I feel like somebody should be right there in the old timey phrase game with Josh and Danny and Banana and me. I'm Pete. My name's in lights. 760-517-6844. My father informed me that the entire show last week I was giving out the wrong phone number. So the person who was the phone number 760-571-6844. I'm sorry I directed a bunch of
Oh my
calls
gosh,
to you. The phone number is
that's hilarious.
Just joining the world of scam
Yeah,
calls
my
these days.
dad told me afterwards, he's like, you said the wrong phone number basically every time. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
So, look at the screen if you have good eyes, but it is 760-517-6844. Who is our next caller?
It's Sam,
Sam, what's going on? Where are you calling from?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. You ready to play the old time phrase game?
Sure.
All right, fire away, banana.
Okay, so what does the phrase "grain of salt" mean? To take something with a grain of salt.
How old are you?
Take it like a little at a time, like little by time.
Not
You're very close.
Yeah, it's not so much related to time.
Yeah.
Very close though.
Yeah, you said take it with a little.
it'll take it step by step.
Kind of
You're so close, I
Kind of
think.
dancing around it.
Yeah.
Danny, do you know this
Got the
one?
right idea.
It's kind of hard to put
Describe
it
now that I think
in
about it.
words that aren't a grain of salt.
Don't be offended.
What?
No, not
that's
really.
not it.
Well, it
Yeah.
could be. It could apply to that scenario.
I guess. Yeah.
Taking
Like,
something.
don't take it at its full truth.
Yes.
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 There you go.
Yeah.
That's better
You
too.
got
There
it.
we go.
Yeah.
All right, another win by proxy from Pennsylvania. Do you have a question, or are you just calling to play the game?
I just have a question. How long have you been blind for?
I've been losing my eyesight ever since I was born. I was born with perfectly good eyesight, and it lasted for like 1 second because it started deteriorating immediately. I referred to myself as legally blind for about 3 decades, and I'd say about 7 or 8 years ago, I started feeling more comfortable using the term blind. That's when I was stopping seeing any sort of useful objects. Everything just kind of became light, dark, and blurs. So it was a very, very, very slow process. And I remember when I was quote unquote legally blind. I'm like, this is terrible. It couldn't possibly get worse than this. And like, it did. It got a lot worse. There's always more to lose, apparently. But yeah, I'd say maybe within the last seven years or so was when I went fully blind.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you for the phone call. It's the Old Tymey Phrase Game. What did I want to? Oh, so Danny, by the way, you've actually been around. So you showed up in a video.
Been around for a while.
Yeah, well, for like basically the whole channel, except you were featured in some video like 2 months ago, and someone's like, "Who's this new person?" I'm like, "Danny's not a new person." I actually want to give a big spoiler about Danny, and one of my videos that Skylar went very, very viral. It was the video with the rinse. Oh, Jesus, Skylar.
She just caterpillared.
Yes, she did. The video with the rinse kit. So I was riding a skateboard, sitting on top of a black box that was shooting water, and I was saying that I was using that to help find people around me, so that I, not crash into them with the skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the video, I squirted a quote unquote jogger, like basically in the face, and the quote unquote jogger is like, "Hey, you got me," or whatever. And so many comments, people are like, "That is an a-hole move. You can't just be spraying people in the face with your stupid rinse kit." And it was you went through the screen so fast apparently, and you're just not on camera that much with us. No one recognized it was actually you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So greatest contraption ever made was Danny. That was and I didn't want to give it away.
I'm always secretly
Let me
somewhere
tell
in
you,
the background. doing
She
something.
is the greatest contraption.
Right. Exactly. That was a funny way to phrase that.
I didn't want to give it away. The video was doing so well. It went like 1 million, then it went to 2 million. I'm like, if I give away the secret, maybe it won't be as popular. So I didn't tell anybody it was someone that I knew. I let everybody think I just sprayed a stranger in the face with a rinse kit. But
It's
it was
funny
Danny.
both ways.
Yeah. I guess. But when a video's doing well, I don't want to mess with it. I just leave it like, oh, it's doing good. It's going to leave it right there. Yeah. It's the Old Timey Phrase Game, 760-517-684. We should call 571 and see who it is and be like, sorry about last week.
You just said 571.
No, 517. I don't know. Just look at the screen.
Basically, don't listen to Pete again.
Who's this? Who we got on now?
Hi, I'm Red.
Red.
What up, Red?
What's going? Is that a real
Did you
name?
have a good Christmas?
You have to. You're saying, right?
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, could have been a redhead whose name was Alan. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. Where are you calling from?
Southern California.
Nice. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Did you have a fantastic Christmas?
Yeah, I did. I was hoping you did too. I was going to ask you that after my my turn on the game.
If you get your question right,
Confident, yeah.
if you get your phrase right, I'm going to show you one of my favorite gifts. Maybe my favorite gift that Banana got for me. It's near Danny's left foot, I think, in a
I
brown
was like,
cardboard
who's getting
box.
that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. But yeah, go ahead, Banana. Fire away.
Okay, what does the phrase "can't get blood from a turnip" mean?
Oh, I was so frustrated because every other phrase before this was easy. I was yelling at the screen, but this one is can't take blood from a turnip.
Can't get blood from a
Yeah,
turnip.
if somebody says, "Well,
Can't
you
get blood from a turnip.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
get blood from a turnip."
There's another old-timey phrase that means the same exact thing and doesn't involve a turnip.
Yeah.
Something that you're doing is futile. You're not going to end up completing the task that you set out to do. It's useless, basically.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the
futile. You sold me on that word.
She's the.
Can
Yeah.
I give him the Can I give him the correlate phrase?
Sure.
You can't get blood from you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, so basically, no matter how hard you try, if somebody doesn't have
Got
something
it.
to give, they're not going to be able to give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying
yeah,
to
that one
change
really
your age
stumped
a
me.
little bit.
I was like, wow, Red, that sucks. This one's hard.
But I feel like you get to ask your question because you were like mostly there.
You get the ding.
Well, like if we were in
Awesome.
Mexico and I just really needed to communicate with someone and I just insisted that Banana start speaking Spanish, you could say, you can't get blood from a turnip.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. I don't know
Start doing
the
charades.
Spanish. But did you have a question? Because I was going to, you did. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Fire away.
I was going to ask you, do you prefer doing like voiceover for like commercials and advertisements, or do you prefer doing character voices in TV shows and cartoons?
I don't do a lot of character voices. I'm mostly promo trailer. So there's a handful of genres. You know, there's like audio books, there's movie trailers, there's television promos, there's radio, and then there's commercials, I think, and probably video games. I might be missing some of the main ones. But I actually like doing TV promos and movie trailers. Commercials are great. They pay really well, but it's a little less the art. You know, you're selling something. And I like the opportunity to act and kind of just give a little bit more of the performance that culminates in something other than buy this product. So movie trailers and TV promos are a lot of fun for me. I like the art of the art form, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I really like your content because I'm aspiring to be a voice performer in TV and media, cartoons and stuff. So I just thought it would be a fun question to ask you.
That's a good one. No, yes, I really commercials pay fantastic, but something about, I've booked some fun commercials. Actually, when I got to play Optimus Prime, a character voice that was in a commercial. But a lot of times commercials are basically just like, this is on sale, this is the new product, come in now, and you're like, well, it's not that exciting. For all those
I
people,
really liked the Optimus Prime commercial you did.
that was just such an amazing opportunity. So yeah, I shouldn't rule out. These days commercial writers are better at what they do. I think they understand. Don't just give the people the product and the sale. They try and entertain you a little bit. So there's a lot more entertaining commercials that come down the pike. But in general, it's not as fun of a field to act in. Video game acting these days, the voice actors actually most times, more often than not, will go into the recording booth wearing a video capture suit. So they record your vocal performance and you've got like 1,000 sensors all over you and they're capturing how you move. And so a lot of the characters in video games that you watch from the voice actors, it's actually their body's movements.
The voice fits the person.
Yeah,
totally.
because it helps them get into like the characters. Because if they're like doing like battle cries and stuff like that, it helps to do the motions, I assume.
And if they're doing the motion, might as well, instead of animating it from scratch, you can show them, or you can have it, animated digitally, and a lot of the work is done. A lot of voice actors I know that do that do video games, I speak to them at the end of the day, they're like, I'm exhausted. Like I was running through the shadows of Mordor all day and I was in like big fights with trolls and I'm just exhausted. I was like, oh, well, that's a very different type of voice acting than I do.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Can I? You want to grab that box, Danny? You want to show off my my Christmas present?
Okay, yeah, hold on.
Sorry, I got everybody trapped in with.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not an easy task. Just like, hold on, let me slink out of here.
What was your favorite gift that you got, Red?
I got a lot of video games, so it's really hard to pick. But I gotta say, it's gotta be Sonic. The new Sonic game that came out.
Nice.
I didn't know they had a new Sonic, so I'm about to.
Strong, I guess.
If Danny can get it out.
Stream delay is gonna make it. Stream delay is gonna make it take a while, but I'm seeing Danny grabbing the box.
I'm hearing some wrapping getting done, unwrapping.
Can I take it out of the wrapping? Just pass
Yeah,
it to you?
yeah. I wonder what the is the thing that's showing us what camera that is it down there, Josh?
That's YouTube. I think the camera
Yeah.
selection is up in the
there.
computer.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you.
Which way is upright?
And right now it is on all of us. It's zoomed out.
Okay, good. So it'll see this thing. So this is a little surfer guy. I think those are his arms, right?
Yep.
And there's a pelican somewhere. Is that the
Palm trees.
palm trees? And there's a pelican over here.
Yep.
And the logo of
awesome.
my channel, of course, is Find a Way. But Banana is very proud of me and made me very.
Oh,
I
that
felt
is
very
cool. I
excited.
like that. I never
She
thought
wrote.
of that.
She changed it to Found a Way because I'm always inspiring people to find a way and look to the future and find different ways to do things. And Banana's like, you did it. You found a way.
Yeah, I want him to look at it and remember his accomplishments.
I like a
I love that it's like not the negative. it's tactile. You can feel the palm trees, and you can feel the little surfer dude and the letters, and I love it.
It actually came with a bunch of lights, so you can mount it on the wall, and then you put all these little lights around it, and it has a remote, so you can choose which light he can see best to make it illuminate.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Thanks for the call, Red. And Josh, do you notice something about the surfer guy?
He's goofy.
Yeah, that's
it. Ding, 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 ding.
Josh is so on my page.
Wow, Maggie, you really did a great job on this one.
Yeah, it's really cool. You want to put it somewhere safe?
Yeah.
For me, thank you. Oh. That was my. I think that was my favorite Christmas gift that I got. I got someone else on hold. Let's grab that call, and then I can ask some other people in the room. Yeah, bye, Red. Thanks for the call. Next caller, you are on the air. The Old Tymey Phrase Game and Present Show Off Show. Who's this?
Gabe.
Gabe, what's going on?
I'm doing pretty good.
Where are you calling from?
Nevada.
All right. Were you ready to play the Old Time Phrase Game?
Yeah.
All right, Banana, fire away.
Okay, if somebody says to you, "That's poppycock," what does that mean?
It's bull crap. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's,
okay.
I took my finger off.
You said that. I was like, that probably is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know.
It means like that's rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic. It is a popcorn brand that I think is only sold during the holidays, right? Or can you buy it year round? Poppycock popcorn. It has like the candied nuts in it and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you're stumping me.
Oh, geez. I feel like you've bought like Moose Munch and Poppycock are two like of those brands with like fancy popcorn. But yes, Poppycock means bullcrap. You are correct. I'm gonna give you another. You started going and my finger started moving over towards the. You pulled it out, and I wasn't ready for the ding, but you got it. Did you have a question for us, or are you just playing?
How long did it take for your channel to grow?
Longer than I was.
Fun fact about Pete: he is not the most patient person in the world.
Well, yeah.
Consider it grown?
Yeah, exactly.
We started it on January the 1st, 2020. It was the very first episode. Banana and I walked through that doorway. I said, "I'm Pete Gustin. This is my new channel called Blind Surfer." And then we went down to the beach, and she filmed me surfing horribly. January 1st, 2020. I didn't get any videos with more than maybe 300 views until October of 2021. So that was 20 months later. And at that point, I was actually saying, this has been fun. I appreciate it. So we were doing a video every week, like lots of production, big events, going lots of places. And I'd kind of told everybody, I was like, thanks for all the help. Thanks for all the work. I'm going to keep this channel, but maybe start doing some different things with it. And that's when one night you went out with some of your friends, and I just sat down in this room, and I was like, I don't know, the surfing content's not hitting. Let me tell a story about a time I went to the gym and some lady started yelling at me. And so I told that what became the gym story as kind of a like, I'm not sure if the surfing thing is working anymore. And it blew up on TikTok first in October of 2021. And I got 1 million views overnight on that one thing, which was crazy to me because, like I said, I never had anything with more than 300 views. I actually woke up in the morning, my phone said to me out loud, it said views, 1M. And I'm like, what's that? Like, what number is M? Wow. I'm like, what's 1M? And then it was like 1.1M. And I'm like, wait, is this million? And the YouTube channel still kept floundering until March of 2022. And then for some reason, YouTube picked up the gym story, the gym girl video too, in March of 2022. October, November, December, 5 months after TikTok did. And then the YouTube channel, but fortunately it had so much previous content that people watched that video and then they wanted to watch more. And at that period, I was posting 7 videos a week, and 4 out of every 7 of them were going viral, at least 1 million views. Yeah. That was Martin. That was basically all of 2022. Like 4 out of every 7 of my videos were going over 1 million. Yeah, to this point, I think I have 350 videos that have gone over 1 million right now. But it was a slow ramp up. So I think 20 months is a long time. You don't think so, Banana?
Well, everything's so relative. I mean, like I thought that 11,000 views or 11,000 subscribers was something to be proud of way back when, which happened fast.
How long did it take you to complete the education needed for your career? Not 20 months.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's all relative. But I don't know. You're putting a lot of work in every week. You have these big ideas and would go and execute them and would put out the video and then I'd watch it figuratively, people, before anybody calls me. How did you watch it if you're blind? But I watched the thing get like 7 views in the first like 6 hours. I'm like, that's 7 people. 7 whole people. That's neat. But yeah, I was counting in single digits for a very, very, very long time. So that was the answer to that question. It is the Old Time Phrase Game, 760-517-6844. Who we got in line right now?
Oh, hi. I'm Ensign.
Ensign, what's going on? Where are you calling from?
Pennsylvania.
How old are you, Ensign?
Yeah, I wanted to ask the same thing.
I'm 19 years old.
Okay.
19.
Got a young voice.
I'm going to
but
be going to college next year to become a TVI,
What is TVI?
teacher of the visually impaired.
Oh,
sweet.
you'd think I would
Out
know
of the
that.
4 of us, maybe we would have had that.
I mean, when I see your videos and you're using your cane, I get very, very frustrated because, well,
Yeah,
some of the cane skills.
I know.
That was good. That was good.
I know. I'm not good.
So you didn't go to the school. Though.
I
I mean, I do get yelled at by my O&M instructor, and I got yelled at Summer Academy by those O&M instructors, like, keep your cane below your knees, and also do not flip it in the air and catch it, because bad things could happen.
yeah, I haven't attempted that. I feel like that would end very
Hold on,
badly.
you just gave Pete an idea.
That's
Yeah.
Could be
I
person to person.
accidentally knocked over a coffee cup, and there was no coffee in it, but I did.
Well, that's not the worst thing that could
Oh,
happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, my technique. So I basically taught myself just by listening to YouTube videos, and then when Molly Burke was here, she gave me lessons as her car was pulling up. She's like, "You don't know how to use a cane? Okay, here we go," and she gave it to me about 90 seconds. That's the extent of my
You
training.
probably could call your local, whatever your version of Bureau of Blind and Visual Services is in California, and be like, "Hey, can you?" After you have to get a case started with them. It's crazy. The government, and they can send out an O&M instructor, orientation and mobility instructor, and they can teach you all the skills.
I mean, I could and I should, but I
You're going to be a very good
probably
teacher.
Probably won't.
Yeah. You know how many people throw out acronyms and then just assume people know what it is? You were like so good about that.
won't. Yeah. All right. So enough about
my
me and my
teacher is like,
poor
people
cane
don't know
skills.
what you're saying. You need to tell them. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Teacher of the visually impaired. Now I know. All right, let's stop talking about my poor skills and get to the phrase game.
Okay, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
What does the phrase 6 of one, half dozen of the other mean?
It's a lot of math.
Yeah, it is. Thinking music.
I'm probably going to think it means like, it just makes me think of eggs. I'm so sorry. It makes me think of eggs.
That was the best answer possible.
I feel like it means like, oh man, I knew all the other phrases.
If you have,
Ready? Let me say it again.
Yeah, say it again.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Like, that's 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
how many is in a half
Can you,
dozen?
can you use that in a sentence, please?
6.
Okay, wait, no. Ensign just gave you a clue.
Give that.
How much? She said how. I said how many is in a
6.
half dozen, and
I've
it's
got
6.
it. I know it.
What, did you just Google it?
No, my
Oh.
brain. Quick.
My brain started firing.
I think.
How is she supposed to
6
think
of
with all
one.
this talking?
Yeah.
I slowed down.
If you have 6 of one, and then a half dozen is how many?
6.
So if you have 6 of one and 6 of another.
That was way too.
You have a dozen, so you have a whole.
No, it's not a math
I
thing.
tricked you with the math.
I feel like Pete
Sorry, my brain is very neurodivergent.
I was also like, I don't know if that helped.
No,
either.
that actually made it worse for me.
Same.
Okay, then you give a clue.
It
There
does.
you go.
You got it, Josh.
Josh,
Yeah.
it's the same. 6 of one, half a dozen other. It's the same.
Yeah, it just means, so if somebody says that to you, if there's 2 different scenarios and somebody says 6 of one, half dozen of the other, it just means like the outcome will be the same, or like,
It's like,
you know,
hey, do you want a
It's
Coors
that-
Light?
It's like the turnip one with the stone, and those two are the same. Basically, just different words.
Yeah.
The other old timey phrase that you did.
yeah.
Yeah. So if I were to say to Josh, you want a Coors Light or a Bud Light, and he'd say 6 of one, half dozen. Like,
Like,
I don't
yeah,
care.
whatever.
Same
It's the
thing.
same.
Doesn't really matter.
Bad
Yes.
example because I don't drink, but sure.
All right. Lucky Charms or tricks. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Depends on your.
Same thing.
All right, we got that one nailed down. All right, besides my bad cane technique that drives not just you, but every other cane user crazy. Did you
I
have a
have
question?
to apologize for something I did.
Okay.
So I've commented on your videos a few times.
Uh-oh.
You've gotten mad at me a few times and commented back, and I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm not saying you can't do it because I am also visually impaired. I never said you couldn't do it. I just said I'd like to see you do it because, I mean, it would kind of be funny to hear you read the tongue twister Barbara's bar story because I've heard 2 other voice actors read it. just hilariously funny, especially because I think it would be funny to hear you do it because you would have to listen to it in your ear and then also be able to say it without messing it up.
Yeah, I mean, I did that with.
person to get it right.
So what I'm hearing is that you were snarky with somebody?
I'm snarky in a lot of the comments, but it's not.
And then you said I'd
It's a
probably be
hard
the life of it
world. You
at a
gotta
party,
be.
which you're not wrong because I'm very literal.
Oh no, I did say that too. I was having a day that day.
It is fine. Most people don't understand me. I mean, I did one day walk into my classroom,
You sound
yelling
very
Klingon in someone's
straightforward.
face because I can say a few words in Klingon, and they were just like, okay, like, sorry, I'm a nerd. I'm a Star Trek nerd. That's part of who I am.
I love Star Trek. What was the one? What were you were correcting me on something, and I do remember because I've only written that once. I'm like, you must be the life of the party because you weren't like getting my. I was just trying to do it. I was just trying to have a joke or something. You like corrected me. Now I feel bad. Now I feel like a bad person.
Just say sorry.
More detail.
I think it was one of your cane techniques. I might have. I also have corrected you on your cane technique before as well
Okay.
because I worry because when you're using a cane, this is what an orientational mobility instructor told me. They said when you're using a cane, you're representing every other blind or visually impaired person in the world.
Well, now I feel like
Now you're really making him feel bad.
I use it basically as so for me, it's a twofold thing. It's an ID cane to let the people in front of me know that I can't see, and it's an OS cane. Like it's going to find the big thing that's in front of me, hopefully. But
Wait, I have
Wait,
a
I'm
really
not-
good thing to add there.
I feel like Maggie or Josh or I, like, we're always around as
Yeah.
well.
I feel like there's a really good thing to add there. I feel like from when he's used it, since he's used a cane, I don't think you feel like it has made a necessary difference of people observing the fact that you use a cane. No one even sees or notices like the person's looking on the phone already to begin with. So I don't feel like it has shown an impact to you of like that they do take notice of it because they don't from what you've seen. Did that sound stupid?
Yeah.
Well, at the very
Yeah, because I worry because I'm like, cane skills. And also, by the way, that thing you got in the mail with the little prongs, that's called a liquid level indicator.
Oh, that thing's super cool. Did you send that and I didn't
is.
say thank you?
Oh, no. I didn't send it to you, but I know what it's called because I have one.
I didn't. So it's a little thing you hang over the edge of a glass, and as the glass fills up, the water touches the prongs, and it starts going, and it lets you know that the glass
it's
is
called a
full.
liquid level
Oh,
indicator, so you
sick.
know when the
That's
thing is
cool.
full, you don't overfill it and create a giant mess.
Yeah, I didn't know what the heck it was when I opened it up, but I figured it out.
I plan to also become an assistive technology specialist or AT specialist for visually impaired, so
Well, that's very
I
useful.
have to know all these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I tell
Definitely do that.
there's a lot of technology out there these days that is available to blind and visually impaired people, and when they're like, well, I don't know how to use my phone because I can't see it, I'm like, you kidding me? Like you gotta figure this out.
That's there. You could look it up, look up a tutorial, or
well, Pete's
also
kind of the
do
master.
trial
of
by
that.
error. I mean, that works too.
No, I'm good with that.
Take your
But
time
I'm
with it.
gonna leave you with an I'm sorry for saying that you're a life of the party. I was having a bad day. I'm certain. I do most of my comment responding in the morning, which is not a good idea. I'm not my best person in the morning.
No one is.
Yeah, no one is.
Everyone in this room is better than me in the morning.
But thank you for playing. Sorry for being mean in the comments. That'll be one of my many resolutions for 2025 is be nicer in the comment section. Because I forget sometimes too, like people, like I take it as like you said something mean to me, I'll say something mean back. But like they're just this person that's like commenting, and I'm this dude with like 2.4 million followers, like kaboom, like dropping a rock on them. Like, and I don't mean.
I mean, how many rocks do you get dropped on you daily, though?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be. I don't know. I'm supposed to be.
You're supposed to take it with a
better.
grain of salt.
Yeah, but sometimes. There you go. That's a
Very
good one. What time are we at? Because we're gonna have to. Someone's gonna. 5:15. Josh, can you get up and try and figure out how to put a comment on TikTok? Because if we don't comment, it kicks us off and says that we have not been active.
So Brooks told me that. So it's Pete's phone over there. He says the top right hand corner. He said it's not obvious.
Whoa, it's a whole different world out here.
Yeah.
He probably knows how to use TikTok.
Yeah. All right. You
Oh,
let me.
he does not know how to use TikTok.
Well, if
He
you could-
doesn't have it on his phone, so I can't send him any TikTok videos.
Yeah,
No,
maybe-
I tried
Oh,
that.
Not interact.
Yeah, he said it's top right and it's like hidden. You have to hit something.
That looks like a power button.
Well, don't do that.
Do you know how to TikTok comment?
But it's not. It's to TikTok comment while you're live. One of these days, one of you people with eyeballs is going to figure this out. Otherwise, we're going to get kicked off after an hour. You play with that for a minute. We'll get to the next call on the old time phrase game. Who's this? Well, we're figuring out our technical issues. Hey.
It's Risa from Knoxville, Tennessee again. How are you, Pete?
Good. How you doing?
I'm great. I have a question for you up front.
Wait. You have to play the game first.
That's not allowed.
Yeah, not allowed. Banana says no. But since you sound like you earnestly have a question, we'll throw you an easy one. Easy phrase, right, Banana?
Well, I know Banana is a nickname. What is her real name? Her first name.
I don't know. Well, I'm not sure if I should reveal that.
I mean, I've said it 100 times by accident.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah. But I feel like once you get your question right, then we'll tell you her real name.
Yep.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Perfect.
What does the expression...
We can do that.
You can either, the beginning of this phrase can be man or woman. So somebody was to say, man after my own heart, or a woman after my own heart. What does that mean?
It's someone that's similar to me. Someone that's after the same things I'm after.
Yeah,
so,
more or less. It's like somebody with the same like values or interests, or they say like, oh, I love, like if I was like, oh, I love this, blah blah, and someone says, oh,
is it?
Woman
Is
after
it
my own
not
heart.
more like when she bakes just
Microphone.
Massively good cheesecake, and I'm like, a woman after my own heart.
No.
No.
Right?
Didn't hit that chalk
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
That's like a different expression.
Okay.
All right, so but now you've won the right to know Banana's real name.
Do you want my real name?
Ooh, real name.
No, honey, just your first name.
No, I meant more. Okay. My name.
Social, please.
Yeah.
Social.
My name is Maggie, but my real name is Margaret.
Maggie. Well, that's a beautiful name. Anyway, my husband and I have nicknames too. His nickname is Scare, and my nickname is Ree, so it comes up scary.
Scary. That's pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah, scary, but we're not scary people.
No.
It's kind of funny.
You guys have
Maybe like a scary movie type of thing.
You guys just call each other babe all the time. You don't have any nicknames, do you?
We're babers.
Babe, 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 babe.
Yeah, I don't have a specific nickname.
But did you have another question that I shut you down on?
No, honey, you guys are great. Keep up the great work. Love y'all.
Thank you very much.
You too. Great job on the question.
She sounded kind of sad about that. She's like, no, not another one. Did you manage to get us? Did you put a comment on TikTok?
I did. I said we are still live.
All right. So I think that resets
was I
us.
right about the top right thing?
No, it's bottom right, and you got to press more and then comment.
Why do they make it so hard?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to blame Brooks for that one.
Yeah. All right. Old time phrase game 57. No, wait.
517.
No, that's the middle part. 760-517-6844. I don't know what.
Whoa.
Yeah. 760-517-6844. I want to get a phone number that spells something, but they'd probably charge a lot for that. Who's this? Who we got on the line right now?
We're gonna see what.
Hello, it's Luke.
Luke, what's
Hi,
going
Luke.
on? Where are you calling from?
Nothing much. From Birmingham, Alabama.
All
Where
right.
Are you from? Where are you from?
How old are you?
I'm just now turning 17.
Oh, jeez. Now I got to rephrase.
It sounds like you're. It sounds like
Yeah,
you're
I
in
thought
a.
you were older. I got to pick a new question for you.
No, it sounds like he's in a spa. Like I hear like relaxing music in the background. Are you in the middle of getting a massage right now?
No, you're driving.
No. Sorry, my PlayStation's on.
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it just sounds like some ethereal background.
It's like Halo.
Yeah. All right, Banana, you got a
right.
question
All right.
in between his PlayStation game here?
I got it here.
Yeah, I was.
What does the phrase "close but no cigar" mean?
Ooh, I feel like that means almost like.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That basically.
Yep, really just does mean almost, but can I put a fun fact in there for all of you guys?
Yes.
Okay, so the origin of this is because a common prize at carnivals used to be cigars. And so, like, the carny would say, close but no cigar, because you didn't win.
Yeah.
For children?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, like an adult carnival.
It just said that's what they used to give them out at
It
carnivals.
originated in the 20s. Little kids could either win a teddy bear or a nice stogie to smoke on.
For children.
Come on, kid. It's bubblegum flavor.
Yeah, that was for the dad. and be like, "That's mine."
Yeah, exactly.
But you nailed it. Good job. Did you have a question? Or were you just calling to play in between killing the warlord and level 7?
Now, I have one question. How long did it take for you to learn to really surfboard like that? Because I know it's going to be a little different, but I've been taking a few vacations because there's obviously nowhere really near me. But I was just wondering if, how long it took.
I think, and Josh, you've been in surf culture longer than I have. I think surfing has the longest ramp up time of any sport in terms of starting to getting good. I feel like it takes years to call yourself good.
Yeah, I'd say so. I consider like snowboarding one of the easiest to progress with, in my mind right now, at least.
Yeah,
because it's so you only get. I mean, you only get to be on a wave. You go out there and surf for an hour. You're only on a wave for a total of like 45 seconds. Like, there's just not much time to get up there and practice. Whereas skateboarding, you can just go out there and stand on the skateboard all day, every day, and practice
Give
tricks.
it like 10 years, we'll have wave pools all over the world.
Yeah. But I mean, so I think if you can become like an acceptable, like, I'm going to go on vacation, grab a longboard, and do some whitewash. You can probably do that in a month of weekends, maybe. Josh, you think?
Well, you're not driving on weekends from Alabama, but
no. But like, if you had the opportunity to go to the beach every weekend for a month, you could probably learn to stand up and catch whitewash on a longboard, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but then if you're trying
especially if you go back home and do those pop-ups at home.
Yeah.
Watch the silly YouTube videos if you're really looking to push yourself.
But to get to the point where you're paddling out on a 6-foot day, 5-foot day, catching real waves, making the drop, turning, navigating, like, years, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think I mean, like, obviously some people are more natural, but I don't think it's
I feel like it
something
depends.
Because it's so situational is the thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Every wave's different. And so
how many vacations does it take to where you're good enough to even be out here on a 6-foot day and it's actually good on a 6-foot day, and
And for me, it took
time,
longer because everybody, when you go out there as a sighted person, you go out and you look at the wave and you're like, all right, this is what it's doing. This is how it's going to come. This is how it's going to break. And this is how I'm going to react. Whereas me, I just go out there and all of a sudden, boom, I'm on the wave and I'm feeling it happen in real time. So I had to log a ton of different sensory inputs and start, compiling them. Like when I hear the wave doing this and when it starts to break like this, and, I'm just kind of putting all these pieces together, but still reacting at the very last second. Go ahead.
Oh, to answer your question better, I would say twice a week, so Saturday and Sunday, for probably 3 consistent years before, I feel like you got the click of, turning left on the wave and riding the wave in that regard. Would you not say?
Yeah, but if you're just looking to take up, I want to go float on a wave and ride and feel like I'm on it, just grab a wave storm, stay on the inside, and you can do it pretty quick.
Yeah, give yourself a month of weekends would be estimate for sure.
How's that? That answer the question?
Yeah, but I also was wondering, I normally just travel down to Destin, but I was wondering if there was any specific spot that you would recommend.
Well, I feel like we should go to.
He's not the one to ask because he doesn't leave Carlsbad.
We should go to Ben Gravy's channel and see where he surfed near Birmingham. He surfed because he surfed. Ben Gravy's a very popular YouTube surfer. Very popular. Less than me, but still very popular. And he surfed in every state in the United States. That was his thing, right?
Yeah,
every state.
Weird waves and stuff.
I wonder where he went in Alabama. Someone could Google that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. But I think he probably
he
probably did a river wave in Alabama, I guess.
Yeah, like a standstill something.
Wave pools are popping up all over the place, but like Banana says, I don't travel too far, so I don't know the hot spot in your area. But check out Ben Gravy's 50 waves in 50 states, and then Google. And like Josh says, wave pools are popping up all over the place. So maybe one will show up near you soon.
Good luck.
Thanks for the call. Did we have before we get to the next call? Did any Christmas gifts that anybody wanted to share? Banana, did you get anything awesome?
I got lots of awesome gifts.
That's cool.
I got a hairdryer called the Hairy Josh.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Except for I told Pete about it, and he spent the whole time looking up Harry as in hair, but it's the guy's name, Harry. Harry.
Harry Josh.
Yeah.
Because you can only visualize nothing else.
Yeah, I was like Harry Josh.
Yeah. It is
it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it so much.
Yep.
And what was your second? Oh, it'd be hard to describe. You got a Tiffany style lamp shaped like cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossom was the top part. It's really pretty.
Because she has cherry blossom tattoos on her foot.
I do. Do we have any more callers?
Yeah, we got someone right here on the Old Time Phrase Game. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Giovanni from beautiful Portland, Oregon.
Giovanni, good to hear from you. What was your favorite Christmas gift?
My favorite Christmas gift this year, my grandma has given me a beautiful bathrobe and some slippers.
Nice.
Did it have your name on it? My banana for my birthday gave me a bathrobe that says Pete on it.
No, it didn't have a name on it. I just got a classic blue. Yeah, classic blue. I looked like, in a way, I kind of thought I was evil Santa Claus.
Evil Santa. I like that.
Cool.
Because the arm parts of the robe kind of hang down. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the evil Santa.
Nice.
You want to play the Old Time Phrase Game?
Oh yeah.
All right, Banana.
Let's go.
Give us one.
All right. What does the phrase mean to tie one on?
Tie one on. Oh dang, I have no clue, to be honest. I'm so
Man,
sorry.
you've never tied one on?
Wait,
I never tied one on.
How old are you?
I am 22.
All right, you probably tied one on in the last year or so.
Let's
use it in a
Maybe.
sentence.
I just forgot about it.
I mean, the best I can really do is to say. Well, if I say,
So
okay.
my guess would be like either like you tie it on like a knot or something,
Mm-mm.
or like you just try not to like string two like situations together or something.
You're on the
like,
wrong track.
he really tied one on last night.
Oh.
You know what it means, Danny?
Tied one on. So you tried really hard or something? I don't
Yeah, you tried really hard at something.
Yeah, too drunk?
I'm trying really hard to get this one.
Yeah. Too intoxicated or like, well, or like, not even intoxicated. Like you went too
I
hard.
don't drink.
Yeah.
I'm a non-drinker, so I don't get that one.
You were right then. You didn't. You have
Yeah,
not.
you have never tied one on.
No, I've never.
It means you definitely drank too much.
Okay.
Well, now it's unfair. We asked a non-drinker a drinking question. Way to go, Banana.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine,
Bad
Banana, you're
influence
fine.
and all. Give him another one that doesn't go against his personal way of
I
life.
feel like we could definitely get that
I'm like this one's pretty easy peasy.
All right.
What does the phrase "peachy keen" mean?
Peachy King?
Peachy keen.
Easy peasy.
Peachy King. I've also never heard of this one. I'm sorry. My grandma used to tell me these old-timey phrases all the time. And I just
K-E-E-N.
don't remember things.
Yeah, so I can.
The Aussies keen.
Yeah, peachy keen.
Peachy King? I'm sorry. I can't
So
read.
peachy like the fruit, and then keen, K-E-E-N.
Oh, Peachy King.
Yeah.
I suck.
That was great.
I do have a
Fantastic.
question for you, though.
Well, you didn't get either of them right, but you gave it your best. So all right,
I
fire
know.
away.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
By the way, I'm a huge fan of your channel. I love your blind guy unboxings. Those
Thank
are
you.
always so fun to watch. I'm thinking about giving you something. I have no clue what to give you. I'll hopefully find something funny or quirky to put into one of those videos.
Cool.
Okay. But my question, I know I didn't get anything right, but I love seeing you guys' old-timey phrases. What is the biggest challenge you had to face when you lost your vision or when you were starting to feel blind in a way?
I don't.
Like
That's
the
a good
biggest challenge.
That's a good. I don't think anybody's asked me the biggest challenge. I think that just it was just this, because it didn't happen overnight. It's not like I went to bed and I could see and then I woke up blind. It was just this progressive, you know what? I think the biggest challenge was trying to maintain, I've got an answer. The biggest challenge was trying to maintain some level of independence. I feel like as you're losing your eyesight, you can rely on, I've got great people around me. I'm surrounded by 3 of them right now, and I can and I could ask them to do as much for me as they'd be willing, and they'd be willing to do a lot because they're great friends. But I've tried to maintain as much independence as I can, and that gives me like a sense of pride and a sense of fulfillment, and doesn't make it seem so bad. Like I've lost my eyesight, but I can still do a bunch of stuff. There's a video I posted about
successful in not defeating, but fighting your challenge.
Yeah, it's
overcoming.
Yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense.
I mean, it's just
that was one of
because you have kept your independence in many ways.
Yeah, it's kind of a long
Yeah, that was-
string of challenge. Every day is just another set of challenges I want to overcome. And I've gotten
makes
better
sense.
with asking for help. Banana said, if you really need something, don't.
Yeah.
I would feel embarrassed sometimes, like, oh, I need you to read my mail, like, or I need you to come in here and look
Don't
at this on the
stress.
computer. And she's like, I got the eyes, I can do it. Well, that's before her eyes crapped out too, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just that internal battle.
Then we FaceTime Josh. Josh, we can't see this. Use your young eyes and look at this for us. But yeah, I believe that's the hardest challenge was maintaining my level of independence. And I feel like
Yes, that's another challenge for me too. I am huge on independence. I really strive for it. But when I was growing up, that was the biggest challenge for me. I remember one of my key memories. My mom was super nervous for me, like going from home to school and back. So my O&M teacher, he's like, okay, why don't we show her? So I was walking around in my neighborhood. My mom and the O&M teacher were behind me. I was walking around, and then all of a sudden I stop at a crosswalk. A red car passes me. And they had to come out of the car, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I stopped and waited. I saw the car zoom past me.
Oh my god.
And they're like, okay, good. They went back in the car, and they're like, good job.
It's always a red car.
And now I know everything about Portland, so it's huge.
Yeah, moving as I moved around a fair amount when I was younger and I had more vision. And now the idea, like, if I was to move to another city and like I don't know the sidewalks, I don't know where things are, like that seems kind of scary. The people the good Emerson, the girl that called up a while ago, is going to be a TVI. Look at me remembering and learning all this stuff.
Yeah.
The people that are good with their cane, you can drop them anywhere and they can navigate and they can find their way. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and by the way, I also have that habit of flipping the cane over. I'm also like, sometimes I want to pretend like I'm a samurai and I just want to flip the cane over.
Yeah, Pete loves that move.
I didn't want to ask
Yes,
you.
I love that. My brothers used to do that, and that gave me the idea. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it. And I start kicking my cane, like, not only just the flipping, I also start kicking my cane on my feet as if it's like a soccer ball of some sort.
Oh, you have some real fun with that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the
try it
stringy
out.
one,
Just start walking
give
and
some
kick the
kickback.
cane.
Yeah.
Be careful though. Don't hit your head with it. Don't hit your head with it.
I'll try not to.
Happens sometimes.
Well, thank you for the call. Sorry, Banana gave you ridiculous questions.
Wait, we're gonna clarify Peachy Keen too.
Yeah, please.
Like good on it, or like.
Oh yeah, you never
Like
actually gave the
sweet?
answer.
Like
No, Peachy Keen is just like something old people used to say that they'll be like, that's awesome. They'll be like, Peachy Keen.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
good on it. Like
yeah, like
we're going to this store.
like
That's
sweet.
Peachy Keen.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay.
Could you say that the little gift you gave me for Christmas was Peachy Keen, or
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's like just
Yeah.
right too. It's not like wow. It's just
Yeah.
like that's Peachy Keen.
All right. Now Josh is gonna be using that one a lot.
I know.
She's like, I know, I can
Here
tell.
we go.
We are at 5:33. We're doing an hour, right? So you want to do a couple more calls, maybe?
Yep, I have plenty.
All right, that's good. 760-517-6844 is the phone number on the Old Time Phrase Game. Who we got right here? Who's this?
Hello, my name is Wyatt from Reno, North Dakota.
Wyatt from, did you say North Dakota or South Dakota?
North Dakota.
I feel like,
Hi, Wyatt.
how many people are named Wyatt in North Dakota? Is that a common name? I feel like it just fits.
I've only met one.
Really?
I know like 50
Yeah.
Joshes.
Do you? Yeah.
I
I was
know.
going to say, Josh in California goes together really well. Mike in Massachusetts. I knew 1,000 Mikes growing up, and I felt like Wyatt in North Dakota would be kind of a fit of the name. But anyway, you ready to play the Old Time
Yeah.
Phrase Game?
All right.
Banana.
All right, what does the phrase "time to face the music" mean?
Ooh. Basically, live in the moment.
No.
No.
I feel like I must be on my
No.
fifth life that I know
think
all
I
about
got
it.
I got this.
Face the mute. Danny, you want to?
Danny said it first.
Yeah, lifeline to Danny. Take a guess.
It's time to confront the situation.
Yeah.
Time to face the
Oh,
consequences.
that
Yeah.
yeah, that makes a lot more sense than mine.
I have like a little history factoid for that. If anybody wants
yeah,
to hear
yeah.
it.
I love
Okay.
the stories behind the stories.
So it comes from like old time colonial, like wartime or whatever. And if you were a disgraced officer, then you would walk down in front of everybody, and they would like play the drums, and you had to like do the walk of shame.
Oh, they play you out.
Oh. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, time to face some music.
All right, give Wyatt one more. I want someone to feel good. I feel like nobody's gotten any of them today.
All right. What about the phrase pulling out all the stops?
Basically, do anything you can
to get it
right
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. I like it.
You can put it.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
What got you into voice acting? Because I really want to get into it personally.
I started extraordinarily young. My voice changed in junior high school, and they immediately put me on like the morning announcements, and everybody's like, "You should be on the radio." I was like, "Oh, okay." And I thought I was gonna use my voice as a DJ and start doing that, but I took an internship at a radio station, kind of learned that there was another field that I didn't really know about when I was that young. Just the guy doing the voice acting, and there was a commercial production director, and there was a voice of the station, and I kind of liked it. I enjoyed the when I was younger and I thought I'd be able to see, I kind of wanted to be an actor, like go out to Hollywood and do some on-camera acting, and that dream got very difficult for a number of reasons when I started losing my eyesight, but I felt like voice acting allowed me to scratch that itch in a different way, just without the camera being in front of me. And I enjoyed the challenge. Took me a very long time to figure out, it was almost a curse, like having this voice. Everybody told me that my voice was amazing. I was like, great, I'll just walk up to the microphone and sound like this. And they're like, okay, you've got the voice, now learn how to act. So I spent a lot of years learning to put the acting into voice acting, but I've always enjoyed the challenge. I really I enjoy lending my personality and my life experience to the reads and the copy, and having people experience the copy through the way I bring it to them. I love everything about it.
Yeah. That was the only question I had for you.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for calling.
What was the first one he did not get?
I already moved on.
All right.
I have no memory.
Just imagine, do you like DJ Pete or actor Pete? Yeah, it's like
different,
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different timelines could have taken me in a very different way. Let's take one more caller on the Old Time Phrase Game. Who we got here? Who's this?
Hey, Pete. Jose from Miami, Florida.
Jose, good to hear from you.
How you doing?
Good,
Merry
good.
Christmas.
Told you we'd be here after Christmas.
Yes, sir.
I'm
here too.
What was your
How y'all
favorite?
doing?
What was your favorite gift?
My favorite gift was the Bills.
Wait.
like cash money.
Oh, funny.
Everybody's gift.
That's what for some reason I was like, I thought the Bills lost. Oh no, they beat the Patriots. That's what I was.
Yeah, no, the Bills won.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like a Miami guy liking the Bills.
Yeah,
Not that I follow sports, but
I just called to say hi. I didn't want to play the game. Just wanted to say hi to everybody and wish them Merry Christmas.
It's great to hear from you.
You don't want an easy one, Jose?
Yeah, I guess I'll take an easy one.
Okay, all right. What is?
you do this one.
That's what I'm gonna do. What does it mean if somebody's your old ball and chain?
Your rolling ball and chain.
The expression "old ball and chain."
Or just ball and chain.
Yeah,
ball and chain.
Yeah.
Ball and chain.
Yeah, I gotta get home to my old ball and chain.
My wife?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
It sounded like you didn't know that one, but you put two and two.
Yeah.
It can be. It can be a husband.
With no vision, with low vision, I guess you're always stuck with her though. Because I'm vision impaired, so yeah, she's always my eyes.
I'm not even gonna repeat it. It was a joke, anyways. He said he's just sticking with his wife because he's got low vision.
Can a ball and chain be a husband, or can it only be? Generally referred to your wife.
Your wife.
Yeah, funny. I looked it up, and straight up, they do just say wife.
Oh,
I couldn't find any examples of it being a husband.
So obviously we know why it's there, but there's no origin story for that one.
I'm
does
sure
then I go
there
prison?
Yeah, it's
obviously,
yeah.
but
they said.
So it is just from the shackles in prison.
Yeah, basically they used to do a ball and a chain, and
and you're stuck.
Yep.
You're tied down.
Yep, you're tied down. You got it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Locked up.
Same thing.
Can't go anywhere. Can't do anything fun. Jose, thank you. Thank you for the call. Merry Christmas to you and your mom. You guys both doing well?
Likewise. Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Great
Merry
to hear.
Christmas.
Great to hear from you. So are we at an hour? Yeah, we're at about it.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
What, 4 minutes till an hour?
Well, we started at 45.
All right.
Oh, we did?
I thought we did. Do you want to take one more?
We can do one more.
Our success rate is. I feel like you need to come up with some
Honestly,
less.
I feel like you
old-timey-
have to use it in a sentence. There has to be context.
I think it's so easy when I do it in context.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, one more. Who's this? Who we got on the call line right now?
Hi, this is Noah Hibbard.
Mel, what's going on? Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Ohio, Cincinnati.
All right.
All right, can I ask how old you are?
I am 18 years old.
All right, I think you're still going to get this, but okay, what does the phrase grasping at straws mean?
Grasping at straws?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to have to say, who? Oh, God.
I'll say it like this.
I'm going to say it's grab.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Wow, you're really grasping at straws.
Good job. You added one word to it.
I know, but it's the attitude.
Wait, we can do better. We can do better. Maggie, do you want to get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow?
I'm going to say grasping at straws means you're going to be grabbing the straws as you're, I don't know, I guess grabbing them, I guess.
You mean grasping?
Yeah.
Whatever,
I feel like the way you said it, I don't know if I really
You want to
said
get
it.
up, get up at 7 a.m.?
No,
you're
I
grasping
feel
at
like
straws.
right now,
Oh.
like you're really grasping at straws.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Reaching for something
Yeah.
that's not there or that you're not going to be able to
Yeah.
achieve or make.
Like
Banana.
a low success rate here.
Like,
You're like,
Josh, yours should have been like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and do a workout and make a good big breakfast and then go shopping and then cut my hair and, and be like, well, you're grasping
I
at
almost
straws.
feel like
You're
it
not
is
gonna be able
more
to get that
used
done.
so in like when you're less action and more like what you said back was
Yeah,
better,
like-
because he's
yeah.
not getting it. He's not on
yeah,
it.
like it's like when you're like you're trying, but like you're not getting there, and you know the likelihood of you getting what you're trying to get.
All right, give him someone's got to get one. We're like 2 for 30 today. You got to get. We're giving you another one.
Well, you want to ask if he's willing?
No, he's doing it. I'm giving you another one. You have to guess.
All right, if you're a basket case, sorry, that was really loud.
Yeah.
If you're a basket case, what does that mean?
You're running around crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
There you go. And it's
What's the origin story on that one?
Basket case?
Yeah.
I didn't look that one up.
Is it not like being left as a child in a basket?
maybe the
And then you're hysterical.
someone left
You're
the.
raised with no parents, and then you could
Yeah.
be, you know.
I don't.
Well, you could be like hysterically crying and be like, oh my God, she's
Yeah,
a basket case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could be onto something.
I feel like you're supposed to come with
I'm
the
good
answer to
like
these
that after.
questions.
No, you know the phrase. You don't know the origin story.
I don't know
like
all of the origins.
I like the origin stories. I want to know
I think
more
she needs
origin
a bigger
stories.
notebook is what.
All right, that was apparently
With it used in a
the
sentence and-
the hardest level thing that we've ever done. Very low success rate. But I did enjoy talking to everyone.
I put so many on there that I thought were freebies.
Yeah.
That people didn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little surprising.
Yeah.
All right, so what button do I hit here? There we go. Our out music.
Oh.
Hold on. Where's the damn?
So I was the last one to pee before we started this live,
There we go.
and I have to pee so bad.
All right. Well, you can be excused.
All right.
Cool.
Bathroom's that way.
I was waiting till we ended.
Thank you, everybody who called.
Thank you, Danny, on your first extended appearance, where people know you're you. Do you have anything you wanted to say to our gracious audience?
Yeah, this was fun. It was fun to be on the other side of the camera.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
as opposed to just Danny, hold this, pointed at me.
Yeah.
And sorry again to Emerson, who I said was no fun at a party.
Life of the party.
All right, Josh, you can go pee. Now we all got to
All
file
right.
out of here.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
We'll be back in the new year, probably.
Isn't it a different world out here out of the earphone?
I'm going to kill the microphone so you can't hear us fumbling around after. Bye, everybody.